So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom. This is another subscriber replay from our friend NoobDude01. I know he sends in lots, and he does, and they're really good games, so that's why I feature them, and I think hopefully people enjoy it and learn something from the gameplay, because as I've said on many occasions, I'm not the best player in the game. I'm a Joe average player, so to see how the good players play, it's great to get examples of good play into the channel. So anyway, Noob is in the German TD the Borsig. Looks like he's got the 152mm cannon on it. Whoa, bang! 756 on that 1375. What I love about his gameplay is he always has little comments he puts in. He said RIP to that guy because he just absolutely obliterated him. So yeah, he's in the Borsig, which is the tier 8. And really, is that... Ooh, that was a bit hopeful. Bit of a snapshot. Yeah, it's a tier 8 German TD. It has a whopping great cannon. It comes with two varieties. It has the 128mm, which is slightly more fast firing, still very good penetration and DPM, and then it comes with this 152, is it 158? I forget what it is. A big ass cannon, which has a much higher alpha damage, and slightly better pen, I think, but is much slower at reloading. Clearly, he prefers that bigger gun. Personally, I use the the marginally smaller one, just because I like the speed of reload, and the accuracy is better on it. So. But this thing, when it hits, as you saw on that poor AMX, is absolutely ridiculous. Now that RU-251 is using the wreck of the enemy light tank to shield him, so Noob didn't have a shot, but he does now. Oh, but that went really low, really low. And you saw there the delay on. He was lucky that RU wasn't firing heat. Not heat, HE, because it has a high penetration round, and that would have caused a right mess. So anyway, the as he said, the AMX, as you noticed there in the chat, the AMX is just doing nothing, and he really needs some help there. So anyway, here we go. What's he seen? He's moved into the town. Can he get a shot on that T32? Doesn't look like it. There's a T28 prototype down there. Oh, and look at that. That's nice of him to put his side of his turret towards him. 700 damage. 779. And you can see the Borsig. It's reasonably mobile actually for a big ass tank. But the damage it does is just unbelievable. There's another 700 hit. So he's done 756 on the AMX, 779 on the prototype, 725 on the girlfriend. I mean, that's just ridiculous shooting. And that's the beauty of this thing. It's an extremely stealthy tank. Not that he's tried to play it as a stealthy tank, but oh, can he get that IS-6? Yes, he can. Another 700. 782. So all in all, he's done 3,000 damage with 4 hits, and that is what this thing can do when it gets to fire and it penetrates. I mean, that IS-6 should not have been penetrated if it had its frontal armour, but it drove side across, so, you know, Noob said thank you very much. Thank you very much. And he just ripped him apart. Almost certainly would have got module damage there as well. So he's moving forward. Oops, there goes our IS-6. There's still quite a lot of enemy tanks here that are in reasonable, well, I was going to say in reasonable condition, but one's just bit the dust. There's the, and he's going for the tier 9. Look at that, right up the backside. Bit unlucky actually to only get 679. Fairly low roll on the T10, but even so, he would have been a little bit unhappy to take that kind of shell. Oh, and the IS-3's got a shot on him. But he's going for the... Now, did you see that? That was a really good move. He didn't go for the IS-3. He went for the KV-5s because the KV-5's turret was showing above the IS-3. And so he went in there because he could do the most damage, and frankly his friends were going to have more trouble with the KV-5 than they were with an IS-3 in that particular situation. And he's finally got his first kill. He got the KV-5. The Borsig has no armour. You can see just a minute ago front there he had a big hole in the gun casement. And these things can be really wrecked if people fire HE. Luckily the one that didn't, which could have caused real trouble, was that RU-251 at the beginning, but he didn't fire any kind of HE, he just fired an AP round, and we got away with it. So there's usual idiots going on, which is great. He's heading across. Here we go. He can't land a shot on that T-34 from this range, only seeing the very top of his turret, can he? He's going to have a try though. Oh my word! 770 damage. Ah, jeez. And look, the E75 has gone blue, which means he's done team damage, or his team killed. Didn't see at the time. So the noob's shouting out the odds. He's done 5,000 damage. 5,000. That's just ridiculous. If he can get up to 6,000, he'll do enough for the mission I need to do, which is the final TD one. You have to do 6,000 damage. TD 15, I think it is, for the. That was a bit of a speculative shot, and he was lucky because the IS-6 obviously wasn't paying attention to him. It was firing at something else. But he's going on. I think he's actually wants to go for the T-34 because I think he thinks he's got more health. And at the end of the day, you want to do damage. You want to do damage. That's the whole point. Kills are nice because they take guns out of the game, but it's damage that's the important thing. That's where you get your experience from. So anyway, it's 12-9. What have we got going on here? There's an LTTB's come around the back, but the AMX and the E75 have played. Lovely shot there by Noob, right under the. You see, between the wheels of the train, he took that shot, and good night Vienna's the IS-6. So he knows the T-34's around here somewhere, but the T-34 knows he's around here. Well, he does if he's paying attention. But you know what? He's not really paying attention. So thank you very much. We'll take that kill. Look at that. 6,000 damage. 6,000 damage. Wow. Very, very nice. There's only that LTTB, which is a fantastic tank, but yeah, he's not going to do anything against this lot. We've got the Lerva sitting in the cap. Oh, and he's been spotted, so that means... Oh, there he is, right in front of us. Can he get a shot off? No, he couldn't aim in time. That was a shame. LTTB's got actually really good armour, but there's no way it's going to deal with the sort of cannon that this thing has. And really that LTTB is just a matter of time. The Lerv's justifying the fact he's hiding, which is, I guess, fairly fair. Is the E75 going to get the LTTB? It looks like he will. Okay, never mind. He did well. Fantastic game. Really, really good game. Well, I mean, you know, 6,000 damage is not to be sneezed at all. So, of course, it was an ace tanker game. Of course. He got fire for effect and he got high caliber. Finished, well, guess where? Top of the team. 6,069 damage and 3 kills. 1,372 base XP. Beautiful, beautiful game. Fired 14 shots, connected with 10 of them, and penetrated with all 10. I don't. Yeah, actually, they probably did all penetrate, but I think probably what it meant was more. I always think with guns that have such high damage that it's just when they cause damage, penetrations. But anyway, whatever. 6,000 damage. So he averaged. Even my maths can work that one out. He averaged over 600 a hit, which is just ridiculous. 48,000 credits. A lot of costs. Came out with just shy, well, 18,500 credits. He doesn't run a premium, so that's a really good result. If he had a premium, that would have been 42,750 credits. XP wise, well, we know it was 1,372 base XP. It was a ×2 for the day, so that gave him 2,744. So there you go. That's the Borsig. It's a fabulous tank. Really, really good tank. If you like TDs, just get yourself down to get towards the Rheinmetall Borsig. It's just brilliant. And the tier 9 is pretty good, and the tier 10 is, of course, the infamous Grill 15, which is just ridiculously overpowered at the moment. I expect at some point they will nerf it, but at the moment you can get it and play with it. I'm desperately trying to get there before they do nerf it, because I'm only on the tier 9. But anyway, there you go. Great game. Thank you, Noob. Really good game as ever, mate. Thanks for sending it in. Anybody else who's got a game, please, and you think it's worth me covering, please do upload it to the WOT Replay site. Send me the link just with a brief description of what it's about and why you think it's worth being featured, and I will happily take a look at it. If it's exciting game, good game, does something a little bit interesting or unusual, I happily record it and stick it up on the channel. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Enjoy your games, have fun, remember, it's just a game, and I'll see you again soon. Game it on.